Hi guys, welcome to yet another episode of Rafiki Paw. My name is Anita Waithera, and today we'll be at the waterfront Karen shooting for DOGTOBER Fest, where we get to learn about different type of dogs and breeds with their owners and the different type of activities they get to do. So, let's go!
Oh, I knew you would go back. You must be missing me so bad. When you left, you said that I don't deserve you, but I can see that you don't wanna lose what we had. Oh, you're the one that I need. Let's just sneak in slow and
Hi, I'm
just
Cynthia Ryan.
And what breed is your dog?
So she's a mixed breed. Her mother is a Boerboel, which is a South African farm dog, and then her father's Great Dane Rhodesian Ridgeback.
Okay.
So she's the color of the mother.
Okay. And how old?
She'll be 3 in November.
What's her name?
Marley, like Bob Marley.
Oh, Marley.
And her brother's Ziggy over there, the other big black one.
Okay, so what do you feed her?
So they get fed twice a day, and
Okay.
they get a combination of meat that we buy from a butchery wholesale,
Yeah.
dog rice, and kibble for
Okay.
large active dogs. And then about 3 days a week they get raw bones.
Yeah.
And then they get, we take our eggshells and we dry them and we grind them up and we put that in their food for calcium.
Okay.
And then they also get fish occasionally or some oil for like the omega-3s and 6s.
Okay, and how do you groom her? Like how will
She gets a bath once a week, and then we brush their teeth actually, believe it or not, with a dog toothbrush.
Wow.
And then I don't do it, but someone who is a
trained.
friend cuts their nails. I'm too nervous to cut their nails. But we cut their nails, and then, we just use a natural dog shampoo by a company called Grounded that's made here in Kenya. And then she just gets brushed a little because her skin's, her fur's very thin.
Oh, okay, is she a security dog? Or
No, they're
just
pets. These are my other 3.
Oh, wow.
No, they're all pets. The one security dog we have is back at home because he wouldn't enjoy this probably, and he's older.
Okay.
So that's her brother. And then Rogers we found in the forest, and Rojo is our 4th one.
So do you have a company or do you rescue dogs?
No. Rogers was a rescue because we found him in the forest.
Oh.
And then these were actually just their mother and father are neighbors, and they weren't spayed and neutered. So we just, they're just mutts. And then Rojo was from a litter that was going, the mother or the owners were going back to the UK and they couldn't find anyone to take the last dog.
Oh, nice. And
So-
potty training?
It's pretty easy because we have a big yard. But occasionally they'll make mistakes, but really it's just letting them out in the yard a lot. But they do sleep inside at night.
You must be missing me so bad. When you left, you said that I don't deserve you, but I can see that you don't wanna lose what we had. Oh, you're the one that I need. Let's just sneak in slow and just breathe. Loving someone is not easy, you know, but it makes us feel alive.
My name is Vital Shah.
What are the breeds of your dogs?
So we have golden retrievers, they're mixes,
Okay.
and they're 7 years old, and we have a female and a male.
A male.
Yeah, and they're brother and sister. So this is Rio, and that's Messi.
Okay, so what is the meal plan or how do you feed them?
For feeding, because of the size, they get a lot of exercise in the morning, so they're always hungry. So I normally give them Weetabix or cereal in the morning with some milk. And for lunch, I give them, it's normally late lunch, which is the main meal.
Where are they from? Kenya? Because I've had some people are importing them from Egypt.
No, these are from Kenya.
Yeah.
The breeds obviously not original. They're not original Kenyan dogs as such.
Okay.
But this must be the 3rd, 4th generation down the line, probably.
Wow.
My kids love them.
So they're okay with children?
They love kids.
Oh, okay.
And my kids love them.
Okay.
And they, as you can see, if you stop petting them, they normally, they want to be petted all the time. Yep.
So, and their nails, because I've had some people take their dogs and the dogs just naturally file themselves on the ground.
Yeah, normally I file themselves. I've been grooming them myself.
Yeah?
So I have the wash.
Yeah.
I wash them myself with what we use for shampoos.
Okay.
And then I normally put some frontline and all that to get rid of the fleas and ticks and things.
Okay. Do they know any special tricks like?
No, I hadn't gone so far as to training them in special tricks.
Okay.
So normally the best trick I've taught them is how to sit. And that's it. How to sit and behave in front of everyone else.
Okay.
Yeah, which is important because that's where dogs normally go wrong, and then people don't like dogs because they attack them.
Yeah. And they're very
And they normally attack because they're just either scared or they're protective of the owners. So yeah, so we have to teach them the basic behavior.
Mercy on me, tell me louder if you're loving me. Can I tell you what I want? Can I?
Yeah, this is my dog Misky. She's a chow chow,
Yeah.
and she's a female.
Yeah. How old is she?
She's 1 year, 3 months.
And what is her meal plan, or how do you feed her?
So in the morning we give her Weetabix with milk. Then in lunchtime I think we give her ugali.
Yeah.
Ugali and rice, we alternate.
Yeah.
And we give her pebbles
Oh yeah.
from which company is this? Biwi dog.
Oh.
Biwi dog, yeah.
Okay. And how do you groom her?
So every week we make a shower,
Yeah.
and then we just like
Brush.
put the brush over.
And her nails?
Her nails, she's not let us cut her nails, so
Okay.
we took her to a groomer like I think 4 months back,
Yeah.
and he cut the nails for us.
So and the vet services?
Vet
How often?
services, before when we had her, we used to go a lot because she had small issues. She used to vomit and diarrhea and all that stuff. But now it's been like, I think this year we've hardly gone to the vet for a visit, like
Okay.
emergency visits.
Oh yeah. And why this breed?
So I just love the way their face is, and it's like such an independent dog.
Yeah.
Like you can see, it's not barked at anyone. It's not even gone to anyone. Even you can't touch it.
Yeah,
It's just
because
so
she's
shy.
very shy.
And like she's perfect because in my house, my mom has said that my dog can't climb the bed, can't do this,
Oh.
and I have a lot of guests that come over.
Okay.
So if you have a dog, like some people don't like dogs, and like if your dog is just like constantly going
Everywhere.
to them and like it's not good. Like so for that we got this chow chow.
Okay.
She's very well trained. She's potty trained. She hasn't. We've not had any issues with her with guests,
Yeah.
even small babies. It's just that she doesn't like it when people start touching her and like.
She's posh.
Yeah, she's a posh bitch.
Can I tell you what I want? Can I tell you what I need? Can I tell you what I want? Can I tell you what I need? Just love me harder, have no mercy on me. Just tell me louder if you're loving me. Just love me harder, have no mercy on me. Tell me louder if you're loving me.
Can you kindly introduce yourself, please?
My name is Omar,
Omar.
Iqbal Omar.
Okay, and what breed is your dog?
My dog is a Siberian husky.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is it a he or a she?
it's a male.
And how old is he?
He's about 1 year and 3 months.
Wow.
1 year and 3 months.
Okay. Do you breed dogs or
No,
he's your own
I
one?
don't breed dogs, but I've had dogs since childhood.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so he's one of my most beautiful dogs that I've ever had.
What has he been trained on? Because I've had somebody saying the dog has been trained on loyalty or discipline. Is he a stubborn dog?
Both loyalty and discipline.
Oh.
He's a very loyal dog, and he is well disciplined. It's only that it's his first time out here and it's really hot.
Hot.
So he's getting a little agitated.
And his feeds, what do you feed him?
Okay, so we feed him rice and lamb, a meal called Reflex, ready food. So that's what he eats. And we add a little bit of mutton, goat meat,
Okay.
Very little goat meat with the.
Because he's quite huge.
Yeah, he's a big dog.
And how
Yeah.
do you groom him?
So we have a number of brushes, different kinds of brushes. So every Sunday we brush him out and we take off the top layer of his fur. So that's
Wow.
why he's beautifully and he's always clean. We always like to keep him clean.
Ah, he looks very clean.
Thank you very much.